How do everybody? Got quite a fun story here from the United States of Burgerstan because we all do like ourselves a little bit of freedom around here. So let's crack on with this story and please stick around to the end because I've actually got a little bit of video footage from this event from today as well, and it is quite exciting to watch, so I think you might enjoy that. West Palm Beach, Florida, following an alleged armed robbery, high-speed chase, collision with a West Palm Beach Police Department vehicle, an inevitable apprehension. A 26-year-old suspect remains in the Palm Beach County Jail as of this writing. That does sound rather exciting, doesn't it? And I think the people who witnessed this also had a rather good time. Now, the video is brilliant. It shows cars flying past, loads of police cars, crash, pulling over the lot. It is fantastic. Although you don't see him getting dragged out, which is a shame. I do like watching the American police because they do not mess about. They are really, really good boys when it comes to dealing with criminals. Police received a call from a woman Thursday afternoon who claimed she was robbed at a Boost mobile store off South Dixie Highway by a man, Datavius Manuel. What a name, Datavius. What is it with a particular community in America and the names like Datavius and Shaniqua, Conalaqua and things like that? You know, is it to do with a lack of culture, or is it like a protest to stick the proverbial middle finger up to the white man? I get a feeling it's got something to do with that, about, I don't know, rubbing a certain mindset in people's faces. Like, I don't quite get it. Who knows? I could just be being a short-sighted bigot who doesn't understand a deep and rich tradition that's going on there. But to me, it seems quite strange, and there usually seems to be like 2 or 3 syllables always going on as well. Who demanded cell phones and her purse, the affidavit said. The victim told WPBPD detectives the suspect's hand was in her jacket pocket, alarming her to a possible hidden weapon. Terrifying for her. You know, I do make light of it, but we've got to remember, for these people when this is happening, especially in a country like America, and with particular communities in America, because I do believe, according to FBI statistics, if a particular community is removed from the statistics, America goes to being, I think it's the 5th safest country in the world to live in. And I believe everybody in America is aware of this, even on a subconscious level as well. They just don't want to admit it, a lot of people. So for this lady, she's probably well aware of the danger that she's in, and she must have been terrified. Not nice for her. Although in some ways, I do believe, I do understand that Florida is quite liberal with gun ownership, and so they should be. You know, the Americans are very fortunate that they can own firearms for self-defense. I do believe that maybe this lady should own a firearm, and obviously hand over wallet and all your valuables at the time. But the moment that gentleman starts walking away, you pull out your gun and blast him, get your stuff back. Deal with them. I don't care. I'm not into all of this. Well, you can't shoot somebody when they're walking off. Of course you can. You absolutely can, in my opinion. I don't give a toss. If you rob somebody, shoot them in the back if you need to. I don't care that they're not a threat. That's your property. Nobody has a right to steal that from you. Because when somebody steals property from you, or your money, or anything that you've had to work for, they are in effect stealing a part of your life that you can't get back, because you've had to give up a certain amount of hours to earn the money for all of those things. And that's time you can't get back. It's one thing in life you can never get back, is your time. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's like an egg timer with the sand falling through that you can never turn back. The grains are constantly falling. So in my opinion, when people steal off you, they're stealing a part of your life from you. So I have absolutely no qualms about killing somebody over theft of your items and property. That's my opinion. Please tell me if you think I'm wrong, by the way, or if you think I'm right in the comments. I do. It's a topic I'm very, very passionate about, but I'm very open to hearing other people's opinions on it. Although the woman never saw a firearm in her bag, and a boxed phone car case were allegedly stolen. This woman, who is likely an employee of Boost Mobile, but is not confirmed to be in records, was already suspicious of Manuel before the robbery. Yeah, he was probably loitering around, you know, hands in his pockets, what up, I imagine, all that sort of rubbish. He reportedly tried changing his phone service and paying for 2 cell phones with a suspicious and fake Nicaraguan ID and school ID. Oh, so he's been going into the store. Sorry, I've misunderstood that. Probably because I'm gassing too much and forgetting the earlier part of the story, the important details. According to the arrest report, Manuel was caught on surveillance video, which police obtained and easily identified him due to a previous encounter in a recent carjacking case from December. So he's not very incognito either. I don't think this man is particularly the brightest spark. And, well, I suppose that's probably why he's ended up going on the rob anyway, because he may not actually have the nous to understand that by going to work he has got to actually improve his life opportunities exponentially. Because let's be honest, going to prison, even if for that short period of time you did have more money in your pocket, isn't a good long-term strategy for a successful life, is it? But who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? The man has identifiable features like a scar under his right eye and tattoos. West Palm Beach, I mean, that's another point as well. If you've got a big scar on your face and particularly tattoos, surely that thought goes through his head. Maybe I should put a mask on. Maybe I should have long sleeves. You know, just really, really basic things like that. Which tells me that this man is not a sharp tool at all. The documents show with surveillance videos of Manuel leaving the Boost mobile phone store in a blatantly noticeable U-Haul truck. I mean, that's not even an incognito vehicle, is it? A great big removal van with U-Haul down the side of it. I mean, I know they're a national company in America, but I doubt very much that the vans are that ubiquitous that they're going to be like, say, 100 of them operating in a single area at any one time. You know, I imagine when one goes past, it's a pretty distinct vehicle to see. License plate readers located him a short distance away, allegedly speeding. I'm telling you now, watching the video, there's no allegedly about it. That guy is doing some running red lights and stop signs. Manuel continued fleeing with WPB PD officers in tow. The man traversed lanes into oncoming traffic. Oh, he did. He absolutely flew. Yeah, I'll tell you, you're going to love the video. Nearly missing other vehicles and pedestrians. Then collided into one patrol car. The officer was taken to St Mary's Hospital for his injury. I don't mean to laugh because I think it's funny that people have been hurt. It's just the craziness of the situation. I will warn you, by the way, the video has got strong language in it and it's got text across the screen which has language as well. Strong language. So if you don't like language, please don't watch the video. You don't see any blood or gore in it either. But I feel I need to pre-warn people with that. I hope that officer gets well soon as well, because he's obviously doing a very dangerous job. And police, I do criticise the police a lot, but you know, at the end of the day, society would fail without them. They do an incredibly thankless and important job, and they certainly do not go to work to get hurt. So I sincerely mean it when I say I do hope the best for that officer, and I hope he or she does have a speedy recovery. Shortly after hitting the officer's car, the U-Haul rolled to a stop near a BP gas station. Officers wrestled Manuel from the moving truck and onto the ground. The suspect was charged with robbery with a firearm, fleeing police, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, and resisting an officer without violence. That man's in for a good time in court. He's gonna, I believe in Florida that the judges there, they do not mess about either. So I would be interested in seeing the court case, although I doubt I'll find any sort of decent records for that. But it would be interesting to see. On a flip note, actually talking about that, I don't know if any of you saw that gentleman who attacked a judge in, I think it was Las Vegas, where he literally flew over the judge's counter. Anyway, he's just been in court today with the new judge, and oh my goodness, the new judge. It was a lady judge the first time, it's a lady judge this time, and my goodness, she has absolutely thrown the book at him. I mean, I've no idea what he's. I'm going off topic, obviously, in this case, but I've no idea how many years he's looking at. But with the things that she was seeing, like all these different federal crimes about like attacking federal agents and attacking federal judiciary, blah blah blah. She comes out with about 10 or 15 different, like a big laundry list of these things. And it sounds like he's going to be getting like 300 years or something inside. It's insane. I genuinely. And the first time he went back into court as well, he looked like Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs. You know, he has the face mask on and he's like tied up, and he even had like these orange. They look like pool noodles had been cut and put over his hands. It was so funny. Like, it's like, well, you act like an animal, you get treated like an animal, don't you? So he's only got himself to blame for that, really. Anyway, I'll put that video in a second. But if you've enjoyed this, or if you found it insightful or enlightening or anything, please like, subscribe. Please put a comment below. I do try to message back to people. I'll put a link in the description for this article as well. And please enjoy the video immediately after this. Bye-bye.
No fucking way I just got that on video.